to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of three between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball comes your way next. Luis Severino will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Joey Wendell is at the plate as he looks at ball one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1.
All even now, 2-2. The changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
The 1-0 home. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will wind up being a foul ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. The 2-2. To the left side, but it's well foul. Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. This is flared out towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And now Nelson Cruz. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And this is taken for a strike by the 40-year-old veteran. No balls and a strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. Back up the middle. Mayhew's got it. Throw on to Ford, takes care of him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. Tampa Bay nothing. Chris Archer is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you'll know Chris Archer's good if he's able to throw that high fastball up in the zone. He's primarily a 2-pitch pitcher. A good fastball he'll ride up in the zone, and a hard slider. Not really a true slider, more of a slurve, kind of in between a slider and a curveball. One of the keys for Chris, establishing first pitch strikes with either of the fastball or the hard off-speed pitch.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I think they need to get some better performances out of DJ LeMahieu. Looking at the last game, it was 0 for 3, but it was the way he went about that 0 for 3. He didn't look very aggressive, and actually, he looked kind of lost to me. I'm wanting to see a different player in that batter's box today.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. LeMahieu, a 32-year-old veteran. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a nod.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Two-0 count, the pitch. LeMahieu leads off first with one away. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
3-2, full count.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Now the 3-2 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be two. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. And ending in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau. He went deep in the contest last night. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now here's a swing, and this is hit well down the line in right. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Fourth home run here in the early going as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
At the plate, Austin Meadows. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Called strike 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Ji-Man Choi comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
2-2.
We got 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Good battle. Count remains full. Once again, a 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Brett Phillips will bat next. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
0-1's the count.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And it's a 2-2 count to Brett Phillips.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Choi isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Throw won't get him. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
As we take a look here, it's just a good piece of hitting and good hustle. Driving the second run of the inning home and putting himself 90 feet away with just 1 out.
Francisco Mejia stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Hit back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D. We're runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the runner.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Joey Wendell, 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roll, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night then.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Grounder down the line at third. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And right into the shift, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, It's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning started.
Gio Urshela is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Smoked on the ground left side, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Little ground ball with eyes right there. He might have been a little bit out in front, but I don't care. That's a bullet knock in the box score tomorrow morning.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez.
Count
As the
1-0.
first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
That one's in there. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Voit on second. Urshela on at first with 2 down. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Bases are loaded, so he's looking to get his guys right back into the swing. Now the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Count even now at 1-1. Base hit down the line. And this one will bounce into the wall. 1 run is scored.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Comes set, the 0-1.
1 ball,
Now a
1 strike.
changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. High chopper over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs. And now in the box, Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gallo is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Brandon Lau stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that will fall in front of to Stanton. It's a base hit. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Stepping in now, Austin Meadows. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Judge is going back. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Lau is on his way home. Safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Manny, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Ji-Man Choi will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering.
I got the count.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third. So that's smart. Trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. First delivery to him. Brett Phillips is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Come set, now the pitch.
Nope.
Meadows at third with 2 away. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape...
Oh, and he can't come up with it. We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run scoring. bottom of the third now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. That one's in there on the black, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And here's a fastball taken too low, and he works the count to 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Next, here is Aaron Judge. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, ball 1.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Hard hit toward the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Giancarlo Stanton now, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
Popped him up. Choi in foul ground. 1 away. So first and second with 1 down, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. From the belt, the pitch, and this one gets away. Throw to third, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. Right side. He's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Luke Voigt is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
The 0-2.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Ready with the 1-2. Off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
He loses him on ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Gio Urshela stands in as he looks at ball one here.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A big-time strikeout, and so start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss. 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 314 side. That brings up Wander Franco. And he'll take a look at ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Now the 1-1 pitch. He's running. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Now listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts. There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up, and if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
Here's Randy Arozarena as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Ball 1.
A ball and a strike.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
He swings and misses. Throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Mejia on third with 2 out. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball.
You can tell he wants that pitch back. That was a changeup right there that he handled nicely. Just got a hair early on and hooked it back.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the... Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Gary Sanchez is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. 1-1. hits this one hard the other way. And that's through for a hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Count remains full. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Didi Gregorius comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate, usually gets deposited in the seats.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. First and second now, 1 man out. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. The tag gets 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Nelson Cruz. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and that is through into left, and an 0-2 mistake here results in a leadoff single.
I know this pitcher's trying to keep his pitch count down, but that's ridiculous right there. Pitch right down the middle. He's lucky he's getting this ball back.
Brandon Lau is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
Now he sends a high, deep drive toward the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one. And just pulled it
Count
foul.
1 and 2.
He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
He's set and the pitch. Austin Meadows is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because the hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play.
The first baseman.
Next, it'll be Ji-Man Choi, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2 balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And that one yanked just foul. The 2-2. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they throw up the stop sign at third as they decide to play it safe with 2 away.
The center fielder, number 35.
At the plate now, Brett Phillips. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That evens it up 1-1. Center field, and that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. Choi rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now.
That's a monster at bat right there. A 1-run lead is fine and everything, but a 3-run cushion feels a lot better, and that's where they stand right now after that 3-bagger.
David Robertson will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Now a ball lined to the left side, but a foul ball here, 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he popped him up. Urshela has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. Phillips at third with 2 away. Another one sent foul. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Pause, now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. Now another 1-2. Now a little looper down the left field line. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he is in there.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Standing in now, Wander Franco. Into center field, line drive base hit. Now a long throw home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. A great throw from the outfield to cut down the run and end the... Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. Here's the first pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. changeup, and it's 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Shohei Ohtani will be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. 1 out, runner at first, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. He's ready. Now the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes, count.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
In the dirt here. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
3-2 pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
The first baseman.
So now to the plate, Luke Voigt. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That's in there, base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitches are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike 1. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Down into left center for a base hit. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. Safe at the plate as it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. His prior history in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball. Three runs already home here. misses there, ball 4.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Here's the 0-1. Low with a fastball here, and the dirt even. It's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You know, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
This one's down to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Joey Wendell. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Goes the other way as this is lined to left, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man could work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Into the box, Randy Arozarena, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Get him to chase. It's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Up next, Nelson Cruz singled in his last at-bat from the stretch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Fly ball out to straightaway center. Gallo is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Brandon Lau will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Sent on the ground out to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to Vogt, takes care of him, and the inning is over. Raised. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. They'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Second baseman, DJ.
First delivery to him.
Outside, that's the ball.
Here it comes, 1-0.
1-1.
Two balls and a strike. Hit weakly on the ground to short. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Aaron Judge is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. His career numbers in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to...
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder looking up, and they take the lead. It's gone. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 4th home run here in the early going as they grab an 8-7 lead in this seesaw game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And there's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Weak roller right side. And that's the 2nd out. Striding in is Luke Voigt. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
To 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of 7th inning, ready to roll, and striding forward the designated hitter, Austin Meadows. Out in front of it, strike one. Robertson pauses. Here's the 0-1.
Oh, that's it.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Taken in by Gregorius. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Oh, that's it.
Lays off 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Stanton to the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double.
That is beautiful.
Jonathan Loaizaga will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Number 43, Jonathan Loaizaga.
At the plate, Brett Phillips. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And it's quickly 0-2. On the ground up the middle. Gregorius is there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in once again is Francisco Mejia, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Stanton has a read on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Matt Wisler will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 47.
Now to bat, Gio Urshela. He doubled home a pair his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Caught off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. He's set. Here it comes. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Next to hit is Joey Gallo. 2 RBIs already, looking for more here. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Didi Gregorius. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway. Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be the first-year shortstop, Wander Franco. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0, center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. And now pitch on the way. Still 1-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. They'll try again, 1-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Joey Wendell's at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Popped up. Gregorius has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And now here is Randy Arozarena, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air down the right field line. Judge is on his horse. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And now pitch on the way. This is in the air out to right field. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out. So next to bat will be Aaron Judge. Past battles with Matt Whistler. He's 1 for 3. First delivery to him. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Judge hits a little over the 270 mark. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this offense is going to have to change their mindset. If they're going to get swing and misses on that slider, you know he's going to go to that well. They're going to have to be willing to take the ball the other way and stay back on that heater, or they are not going to recognize that pitch.
Drilled on the ground is short. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton, is working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First pitch on its way.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Now the pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th. Next, it'll be Brandon Lau. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 5. Fouled off. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
Woo, not a spot you expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Austin Meadows. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Yankees have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. New York rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. David Robertson claims the win out of the pen, his first. Chad Green closes the door for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa.
Clean up base. Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good at the show. Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it. Going